My name is Saji Chacko. Basically, I'm from Kerala. Now, if I tell you, right now I'm in Gujarat doing shrimp farming here in the last 32 years. Since 94, I'm here in Gujarat doing aquaculture. Yeah, my journey with Avanti started, I think, way back in 2007. 2007, we were using so many feeds. I've used so many feeds, and 2007 was when we started with a few ponds. I think about 4 or 5 ponds we tried, and 2007, the first trial was very, very successful, and 2008 was a complete switchover to Avanti, particularly Profeed. So from then onwards, I mean, we never looked back and never tried any other feed. Even today, we go very strong with and then that is when we started Vannamei. So the Vannamei feed has come. So there were a lot of, I would say that, probably we grew together in the sense, many times, we have in my farm, we have very strong monsoon where the salinity drops as low as 5 ppt or so, and then in summer it goes well above 50, 52, 53 and all that. So this Avanti was a company where we could communicate, we could interact, and then talk about what exactly they were willing to listen. And always, we have seen, they have come up with solutions, for high salinity, what kind of feed what kind of accommodation can be done. For in low saline conditions, what is the solution that can. So we have done all those trials, tests, and so far, we have never faced any problem with, as far as the feed is concerned. And in shrimp farming, every agency, whether it is MPEDA, whether it's export inspection agency, and the importers, everybody talks about antibiotic presence. We always hear about so many rejections for containers which is being exported due to the presence of antibiotics. As a farmer, I don't think that using an antibiotic, because you can solve any kind of problem in the farm, because by the time you notice some problem in the pond, it's already too late for you to do any treatment. So in aquaculture, it is all about prevention, not treatment. So treatment generally doesn't happen in aquaculture, particularly in shrimp farming. And just giving some antibiotic into the feed, through the feed or water, that is not going to get into the animal. It is actually what is going to happen is that you will use the antibiotic, and then after that, you will harvest, and that goes for processing, and it goes to export, and we are getting blacklisted. So this is, it is basically, it's a kind of, we are defeating ourselves. That is one point. Second thing is that we should be aware about the growing antimicrobial resistance, AMR. That is a hot topic today. If you ask anybody, doctors or even environments, everybody talks about AMRs. Today, humans, when we get an infection, whether it is post-surgery or any kind of infection, what is happening is that doctors are not able to treat you with because we are creating a lot of superbugs. So what happens is that by giving so much of antibiotics, careless use of antibiotics is actually contributing to AMR. So we should not be part of that. Because today FAO talks about the new concept. Their concept is about One Health. What is One Health? One Health says that all the farming systems, whether it is terrestrial or aquatic, or whether it's agriculture or aquaculture, everything is connected, because from one system to the other, there'll be always, if somebody uses antibiotic in, say, in terrestrial farm or poultry, that can, the waste can get into aquaculture, into the water streams, and that can also come into our fish or shrimp. So all this is what happens, and then when you consume, the antibiotic goes into your body, and you create, the resistance for the organisms around that. So this is never a solution. So we should be aware that, by using antibiotic, we are actually creating problem for the human race itself. My advice to all the farmers, shrimp farmers in particular, is that generally there is a common trend. Most of the farmers, if they have 2 or 3 successful crops, then they become a little complacent. They become all kind of overconfident, I would say, and then they take it easy. So usually what happens, mostly we see that cycle, like 2 to 3 successful crops followed by a failure crop. In general, that's a gentle farmer mentality. So this is what I think the farmers need to correct themselves, because no 2 crops are the same. Every year, every crop, you face new challenges. So there are you should be aware that there are challenges. So you should not forget the basics. One, see, for example, seed, you have taken from a particular hatchery and you got a very successful crop. Doesn't mean that the same hatchery can supply. Without, you have to check whether the seed is the same quality. You need to check that. Also, you need to you have to ensure that your pond is prepared well, your water qualities and your biosecurity measures are in place, all that. So there is no place for complacency in shrimp farming.